So, I believe that most of you sitting here have once been called a rebellious teenager or even a rebellious adult. It can be just your parents saying that you don't listen to their decisions, or even worse, a random adult trying to change your decisions for your life. So, this is me in school, and this is me out of school. I know I look super different and not everyone can accept my clothing and style. I mean, dressing up as Halloween seems to be a bit weird for most of people. But I also believe that that does not mean you can criticize on me and try to change me. Well, 1 or 2 years before, while I just started this kind of subcultural clothing, I just couldn't stop listening to other people's comments. I took 1 or 2 hours to dress up, to put makeup on, to look as pretty as I could. But I just couldn't take that one step out of my house, just that one step. Therefore, I thought maybe I can post myself on social media first. Maybe the large amount of audience can help me build my confidence. However, that was an awful idea. Random people on social media, they'll try to criticize you and try to change you. I'll call these people the general public. As I said, they're a large group of people. They'll try to change you, try to criticize you, try to negatively comment on you to their greatest extent. And in the end, it's not about your clothing anymore. So I thought, maybe it's me that should change. Maybe I should change. Maybe I should become someone that can be accepted by everyone. Since it is a large group of people telling me to change, maybe I should become someone that can be loved by everyone, like my brother. So this is my brother, and he is a perfect guy, and he is usually loved by everyone, loved by all adults. He has standard grades that can get him in a standard college. He has a great personality, at least adults believe he has a great personality. And he has excellent, absolutely excellent equestrian performance. So I believe someone like him must be perfect, must be loved by everyone. As I said, he has great physical and academic performance, also well-mannered. There's nothing the general public can pick on him. However, as time passed by, I eventually noticed that, under some circumstances, my brother is also disliked by a certain group of people. So, he needs to train and compete for his equestrian career. Therefore, he couldn't make it to school for about a fifth of the year. So, people from social media or just random adults that knows my brother, they stood out and told my brother he should only focus on what a student should do. He should only focus on his academics, his studies. Therefore, my brother is not the perfect guy I'm finding. So I tried to find someone else. So I thought of my mother. And this is my mother. And she is a perfect woman, and she's usually loved by everyone. She has a great personality. She's gentle to me and my brothers. She takes good care of the family. And she has really strong working ability, since before she needed to take care for the whole family, she took good care of herself. So I thought, such a perfect woman must be loved by everyone. But guess what? Again, I heard some negative comments from social media and even from my extended family. So this time, it's not even about her clothing, not about her hobby. It's just basically about her hair color. So my mother, she loves to dye her hair. She had it green, pink, blue, different colors. And now she has it blonde. But people believe for someone at her age, for a mother, it is not a good idea to dye her hair in such bright color. But my mother didn't listen. So she was defined as a rebellious adult. So I need to find someone else. So I thought of my grandmother. And my grandmother, she has a really healthy lifestyle. But people think for someone at her age, it's too dangerous. She couldn't do it anymore. And my grandmother didn't listen. So I need to find other people. So I thought my father, my grandfather, even my younger brother. But they were all picked on at some point of their life. They were all imperfect at some point of their lives. So one day, I sat there and I thought, could I really become someone as perfect? Can I really become someone that can be accepted by everyone? Can I even find anyone that can be accepted by everyone at the same time? Then I realized, there's no way that I can do that. The general public is such a big group of people, and I couldn't make everyone happy at the same time. We don't have the obligation to do that. You don't have the obligation to make everyone happy at the same time. The general public, they have the obligation to leave us freedom for decisions for our own lives. Also, the general public, they're actually never asking for someone perfectly perfect. They're always asking for someone just as general as them, the same as them, not outstanding by any chance. That is what they're asking for. But don't misinterpret me. I believe that we still can have the freedom to give each other advice for maybe what's better for each other's future, but we shouldn't really criticize on anyone's present. We have to make it clear that our script of life is never your parents' sequel, nor your children's prequel. It is also not any of your friends' foreign story. It is your independent life. You should have the freedom to decide. You should have the freedom to decide on your clothing, what you like, your hobby, what color hair you want to dye. You should have the freedom to decide. You should have the freedom to decide on everything. So I hope that everyone can listen to a million different voices, but only live as yourself.